Hello class. Today we're going to talk about section 2.4, exploring two-step equations. The first thing I'd like to talk about are the steps for writing and evaluating expressions. The first step is to define the variable. The second step is to write an algebraic expression. And the third and final step is to evaluate the expression for the given value. Please take a moment to pause this video and write down the steps for writing and evaluating expressions. Now let's try an example together. A florist charges $4 for each lily plus $6 for delivery. How much will it cost to have half a dozen lilies delivered to a friend? The first thing I like to do is underline some important information. So it's $4 for each lily, $6 for delivery, and you want to know how much it costs to have half a dozen lilies delivered. So the first thing we need to do is define a variable. I'm going to call our variable L for Lily. I know that each lily cost $4, so it would be 4L. It costs me an extra $6 for delivery, so I'm going to add 6 to it. Now I want to know how much it costs for half a dozen lilies to be delivered. Half of a dozen is 6, so I do 4 times 6 plus 6. 4 times 6 is 24, plus 6 is 30. Therefore, it would cost $30 to have half a dozen lilies delivered. Please take a moment to pause this video and record this example in your notes. Now I'd like you to try an example on your own. A woman is 5 years younger than 3 times her daughter's age. How old is she if her daughter is 14? Please take a moment to pause this video and try the example on your own. The first thing we need to do is define our variable. I'm going to say our variable is D. D stands for daughter's age. Now I need to write my expression. She is 5 years younger than 3 times her daughter's age. So I know I have 3 times the daughter's age, and it's 5 years younger than, so that means I'm going to subtract 5. I want to know how old she is if her daughter's 14, so I do 3 times 14 and then minus 5. 3 times 14 is 42, and 42 minus 5 is 37. Therefore, the woman is 37 years old. Now I'd like to talk about using number sense to solve two-step equations. When we're using number sense, we want to block out our term with a variable in it. So I know that a number plus 10 is equal to 34. Well, if I added 10 to the number, that means that number was originally equal to 24. So I know that my term with the variable, 4x, is equal to 24. 4 times what number is equal to 24? I know 4 times 6 is equal to 24. Therefore, I know my value of x has to be 6. Please take a moment to pause this video, record down the first example, and try the second one on your own. For the second example, I know that my number minus 4 was equal to 26. So that means my original number had to have been equal to 30. So if 6x equals 30, what number times 6 is equal to 30? 6 times 5 is equal to 30. Therefore, x must be equal to 5. Before you finish taking your notes, I'd like you to record these 3 questions as well as your answers in your notes and come to class prepared to discuss your answers.